From the Cronkite Studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
Facing the board, Governor Ducey met with the Arizona Board of Regents today, the same department he cut millions in funding from just a few weeks ago. We take you to their meeting.
And testing time, Common Core and its AZ merit exam have been through months of controversy. We have an up-close look at the assessment as testing season gets underway.
Ready for the race, John McCain announced a 2016 run for his Senate seat, but analysts and experts say he may have a few obstacles in the way during his 6th race for senator.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News. I'm Ryan Hill.
And I'm Brittany Bade. Thanks for joining us.
For the first time since taking office, Governor Doug Ducey joined an Arizona Board of Regents meeting to speak about the future of education in Arizona. Cronkite News reporter Imelda Mejia was at the meeting. Imelda?
Governor Ducey says he was at the meeting to show his support for the Board of Regents and to ask for a revised plan for improving education in Arizona, one that identifies a new model that doesn't count on state support as the main financial driver.
Governor Doug Ducey opened the Board of Regents meeting. One of the main topics, how to pay for higher education.
State support is not and cannot be the only financial driver for the future growth of our university system.
Ducey asked the regents to work on a business plan that would help grow the economy in Arizona, as well as increase access to education.
The plan should recognize the interdependent nature of higher education and economic development, and therefore incorporate the input of businesses, both large and small.
He asked for that same business-minded focus when it comes to the cost of tuition.
Price and value matter, and in business, making a quality product that fewer can afford does not often make sense.
While the governor was at the meeting, the board allowed a student to ask a question about giving Dreamers in-state tuition.
As a governor that fights for opportunity for all, I want to ask you where you stand on opportunity for Dreamers.
Ducey did not directly answer Cadenas' question, but after the meeting, he told the press a little more.
We're a state that is going to embrace legal immigration, but we're also a state that embraces the rule of law. I'm going to wait till the courts rule on this.
Cadenas, a student who was once a Dreamer but has now obtained legal status, is still hopeful for change from the board.
I think he also alluded to allowing the board to make that decision. So I hope that that's what happens. And again, I think everybody on the board and the governor are well-intentioned.
The board decided not to take comments from the audience on the issue of tuition and fees because the regents plan to have an open hearing on April 20th on the topic. It is expected that the board will announce their 2015 to 2016 tuition proposals tomorrow. Reporting from the Broadcast Center, Imelda Mejia, Cronkite News.
The AZ Merit Test hits desks for the first time in schools across the state this week. It is a testing on a more rigorous curriculum than what most students are used to, so it's time for school districts to see if their months of preparation have paid off.
I'm scared and nervous for it.
Pre-test jitters.
But at the same time, very excited to see what I can do to learn from it.
Ease up a little when you're prepared for the test in front of you.
It didn't start last week. It's something that we're preparing ourselves for the last couple of years, especially here at this school in our district.
So far, it looks like the years of preparation may already be paying off for some school districts.
Right now, I would say that there's no going back. It's been a very positive experience for us.
The Tempe Elementary School District says the key to success is sticking to the college and career-ready standards.
Testing aside, we teach to the standard. So as long as you're teaching to the standards, the assessment that measures that at the end should be a true measurement if we're teaching to those standards.
Those standards are known to be more rigorous than what most students are used to.
It's not just, hey, B, C, or D. It's, hey, how did we get there?
Needing to answer the how answers why test scores are expected to be lower this year.
The test is measuring higher standards. So, of course, we would expect a slight dip there because we're measuring a different set of standards.
A tougher test and a dip in the scores are something some educators would take in exchange for.
I think we need a change. I think we need to improve.
Change may not always be the easiest thing to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's this side going to be?
But in this case, it might be worth it.
Our kids are improving. They're growing. They're thinking outside the box a little bit more.
To take a little bit of the edge off, the state legislature passed a bill that will freeze school letter grades for the next 3 years, giving schools time to adjust to the AZ merit exam.
Senator John McCain officially announced his 2016 run for his state Senate seat, but some experts say he might have more of a challenge this time around. Cronkite News reporter Nihal Krishan spoke to some of these experts in Washington, and he has their take on McCain's 6th Senate run. Nihal?
Thanks, Ryan. The 2016 race for Senator McCain's seat is expected to be costly and tough, but there's no shortage of potential candidates, with McCain putting himself first in line earlier this week.
So with a full heart, I ask Arizonans again for their support as I seek re-election to the United States Senate.
The announcement marked the beginning of a long campaign trail that could have many candidates and could cost big bucks.
Congressman Schweikert, Trent Franks, you know, there are plenty of names who have surfaced and will surface, but who knows if any of them are going to actually run it. They'll need to raise many millions of dollars to challenge him.
McCain will likely have challengers from both sides of the aisle. The senator said this week he's ready to put up a fight.
I expect, as in every election campaign, a tough fight. I've never minded a good fight, and I will look forward to another one if it's necessary.
It may be necessary if Arizona State Senator Kelly Ward decides to run against him in the primary. She has set up an exploratory committee to test the waters.
They want people who are going to be representing them who aren't afraid to rock the boat in Washington, D.C. A lot of people are out there saying it's time for positive, passionate, principled conservatives to start leading in our country. And so that's why I'm even considering this race.
But campaigns cost money. McCain already has $2 million according to the FEC filings, and Politico reports he raised $1.6 million in the first quarter of this year.
I think it's not unlikely that he will need something in the vicinity of what he spent the last time, which was more than $20 million. He had some of that left over from his presidential campaign. This time he's going to have to raise it.
Ward, who was not allowed to raise money during the legislative session, is focused on that now. And conservative groups are starting to raise money to challenge McCain.
We've done polling. A credible candidate has a very solid chance of beating Senator McCain. There will be more than enough money to go toe-to-toe, getting message out on for a conservative challenger.
We tried contacting other members of the Arizona congressional delegation who've been mentioned as potential rivals to McCain, but didn't get any responses. Live in Washington, D.C., this is Nihal Krishan, Cronkite News.
When it comes to funding federal political campaigns, Pinnacle West Capital was the largest non-party contributor in Arizona the last election cycle. Pinnacle West Capital is the parent company of APS. It gave nearly $188,000 to House and Senate candidates in the 2014 midterm election cycle. Although it contributed more money to Republicans, it funded both Democratic and GOP candidates, sometimes giving to opposing candidates in the same race. The company also donated to both Senators John McCain and Jeff Flake, even though neither one was up for re-election last year. For a closer look at the company and its contributions, you can head to CronkiteNewsOnline.com, where our digital team has a full report.
Despite improvements, veterans seeking health care at the Phoenix VA are still seeing long wait times. Data collected by the Associated Press show 5.7% of veterans at the Carl T. Hayden Medical Center waited over 30 days to be seen by a doctor between September and February. The VA facility in Cottonwood, Arizona had the longest wait times in the state. Over 10% of patients who visit the facility wait over 30 days to see a doctor. Nationally, almost 3% of patients wait longer than 31 days or more to be seen.
Staff and budget cuts at the Internal Revenue Service mean the IRS is answering fewer phone calls from taxpayers. Officials say our Cronkite News reporter Liliana Salgado made a call to the IRS and has this report from our Washington bureau.
Is IRS taking your money, but not so much your calls? You're going to have to blame the budget cuts. Right now, I'm going to try my luck and see if they answer.
But chances are an IRS worker won't pick up.
The IRS is now at its lowest level of funding since 2008.
This means fewer people working the phones, which means you can't get that problem fixed.
There's no one answering the phone to talk to you about why they shouldn't be taking your property, but there are people that will come knocking on your door to take your property.
And you can wait and wait but may eventually just be hung up on.
We know what volume we're getting in, and there is no way that a human being is going to be able to pick up that phone and answer you within a reasonable period of time. So we do what we call, I love this term, the courtesy disconnect.
Thankfully, I'm still on the line.
I can give up on this call, walk into the IRS office, but we'll most likely have to wait all over.
25% of the calls that want to get through to a live assister are getting through after the privilege of waiting 22 minutes.
Olson says that's not the way it should be.
And you want the IRS to be accessible by you. You want to be able to get through to that power and say, don't do this to me.
Unfortunately, it's likely not expected to get any better.
We expect to lose another 3,000 more or less through attrition by the end of this year.
Sending a message that basically says,
we can't talk to you right now. We're busy.
Waiting. In Washington, D.C., Liliana Salgado, Cronkite News.
There's a new effort to stop secondhand smoke in Arizona. Coming up, we take a look at the proposed legislation in Tempe that would make smoking in a car with the children on board illegal.
This winter, we'll take you to the heart of Downton.
You have to take control of your feelings before they take control of you.
Thomas. We'll place you at the scene of the crime.
Trouble seeks you out, doesn't it? Yes.
And we'll fly you to the ends of the earth.
Are you seeing this?
Support the one place that can take you any place.
Hi, I'm Beth McDonald, host of 8's brand new show, Arizona Collectibles. Filming for season 2 is right around the corner. For your chance to be a guest on the show, visit us online at azpbs.org/collectibles.
That's wonderful.
Okay. Make sure to sign up early because spots fill up fast. I look forward to meeting you and seeing your treasures. Until then, thanks for watching. Thursday nights at 7:30 on 8 HD.
News doesn't stop on Friday at 7:30 at night. PBS NewsHour Weekend is kind of a natural next step. The NewsHour's been committed to being available on air or online, and now weekdays or weekends. There's no shortage of news that's out there, but why do people come to us? To give them some context and analysis that they can't find somewhere else.
PBS NewsHour Weekend, only on PBS. Check local listings.
Arizona landlords will have the ability to evict tenants' guests for any reason if the governor signs a bill on his desk. State Senator Gail Griffin introduced the bill after a renter in her district had trouble with a guest who'd been staying for several months and refused to leave. But bill opponents say SB 1185 creates more problems than it tries to solve. They say the law is so broad, landlords could kick out short-term guests such as family, friends, or domestic help without any explanation.
We all know the dangers of secondhand smoke. Now, one Tempe councilman has set out to reduce the risk in your car. As Cronkite News reporter Taya Vitek explains, the plan is to protect Tempe's children.
Laws regulate smoking in businesses, planes, and certain public areas. Now the city of Tempe is considering taking it a step further. A proposed fine for anyone caught smoking while driving with a child in the car.
You don't allow child endangerment in many other ways. This is something that is clearly endangering the child's health.
The law would be a secondary offense. For example, if you're pulled over for speeding or running a red light and you're caught smoking with a child in the car, you would then receive an additional fine.
According to the CDC, 2.5 million non-smoking adults died because they breathed secondhand smoke. Like a plane, a vehicle is a confined space, and a child may often be at the will of their parents. Tempe City Council member David Shapira, who proposed this law, thinks it's a no-brainer to take this step to protect those developing lungs.
When a parent who in this day and age knows full well the damage that it can cause to a child makes this decision to subject their child to secondhand smoke in a very closed, contained environment, this is something that, we as a community should not allow.
Shapira tried to pass a similar law at the state level several times in the past without success. Julie Reed of the American Lung Association in Phoenix says it's another step in the right direction.
Just creating awareness around that, secondhand smoke awareness. People aren't necessarily aware that it's unhealthy for their children and how unhealthy it really is.
Shapira hopes to have the details finalized within the month so that it can be put to a vote and, if approved, enacted within the next couple of months. In Tempe, Taya Vitek, Cronkite News.
Right now, 7 states have some sort of laws prohibiting smoking in your car when children are present.
A group of federal agencies announced plans for a buffer zone around Fort Huachuca that will discourage development around the base. The Departments of Interior, Defense, and Agriculture said Fort Huachuca will be one of 2 new Sentinel landscapes where feds will work to preserve local environments while ensuring military readiness. Conservation groups were skeptical, saying the plan does not do enough to protect fragile environments in the region. But a Defense Department official said that while conservation is a goal of the program, it is not the primary goal.
It's Transportation Day, and the Valley leaders are celebrating the growth of public transit across the state. But the expansion is not done yet. Find out how the city of Phoenix is preparing for the future transportation projects.
A warming trend begins today, and you may want to stay hydrated. Find out just how warm it'll get this weekend after the break.
For veterans, coming back to civilian life brings new challenges, new opportunities, and new stories of remarkable courage and accomplishment. Sharing their stories can help communities understand the veteran experience, and through Arizona Veterans Coming Home, 8 connects veterans and their families to resources and services for a successful transition to civilian life. Explore some of the best resources and opportunities for veterans at azpbs.org/veterans. Arizona Veterans Coming Home, connecting Arizona's veterans to the right resources at the right time. Watch sneak previews of what's coming soon to 8. Go to azpbs.org/previews today. Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University, delivers new ideas and new worlds to the explorer in you.
Next time you empty your pockets at an airport security check, you may want to remember to keep your change. The Transportation Security Administration collected almost $675,000 in loose change left behind by travelers in 2014. And guess what? It gets to keep every penny. The top 2 contributors were passengers at JFK and LAX, but Sky Harbor didn't even rank in the top 20.
Governor Doug Ducey proclaimed today Stand Up for Transportation Day in the state of Arizona. The event was to bring awareness to the looming end to a federally funded transportation bill, which expires at the end of May. The bill is called MAP 21, which is short for the Moving Ahead for Progress in the 21st Century Act. Justin McDuffie has the latest.
We need Congress to pass MAP 21. It's good for Phoenix, it's good for our region, it's good for the United States of America.
Vehicles big and bigger crept to the streets of Phoenix to kickstart the rally to fight for federal transportation and infrastructure funding.
If we don't invest in transportation, both locally and in partnership with the feds in Washington, we can't advance our economy.
Whether you drive or you're driven, the funding that comes with this act affects you every day.
We're an integrated system, and whenever we pass these kinds of initiatives, it's usually roads and highways that get passed first, plus bus and rail. But it doesn't help the economy when people can't go to work or can't go to school.
Waiting outside for the light rail or one of the city buses would have been nice this week.
But how much longer is this perfect weather hanging around? Angeli Meehan has your full weather forecast.
Well, if you're on your way home from work, expect a nice commute because it is beautiful weather out there today. It's mostly sunny skies out there today. You may have noticed sitting out on the patio for lunch earlier today. A warming trend begins today, and that's going to continue into Saturday. And there are no expected wind advisories despite the windy days we've had this week. Looking at the rest of the state, we can see it's mostly clear and dry conditions out there. We have high clouds coming in from the southwest, and although we have clear and dry conditions here in Arizona, It's not so dry in the Midwest. As you can see in our satellite radar map, there are clusters of thunderstorms throughout this region. Chicago and Detroit are expecting more rain later on this evening. And we're also expecting thunder showers down in the south, especially in Atlanta and in Dallas-Fort Worth. It's a little warmer down there too as well. In Miami, it is in the upper 70s, and in Dallas in the lower 80s, and a little cooler up in the north with Fargo in the 60s, the early 60s. Right here in Phoenix, we are in the upper 70s, mostly cloudy, mostly sunny skies out there. As you can see in this picture taken from our Weather Central terrace, light winds out there, 3 miles per hour. And going into tonight, it'll be a nice evening for dinner out on the patio, as we'll be at 75 degrees by 7 p.m., 70 by 9 p.m., and 66 by 11 p.m. And we're gonna warm up going into tomorrow. Taking a look at the rest of the week, we can see we're gonna reach the mid 80s by tomorrow going into Saturday. If you're going out for Country Thunder, stay hydrated and put on some sunscreen while you're outside. And more clouds are coming in on Sunday, and we're almost gonna reach 90 and clear up by Tuesday. For Cronkite Weather, I'm Angela Meehan.
You know you can buy peanuts, Cracker Jacks. What about chicken and waffles?
We take a look at local restaurants who are opening up shop in Chase Field and offering fans more than just snacks at the game.
At ASU, we believe the most important semester is the one that starts after you get your diploma, the one called life. So we work hard to help our alumni thrive, teaching them the importance of not only achieving their goals, but exceeding them. With innovative programs that embrace hands-on learning, that encourages real-world growth. Our alumni know it can be the education of a lifetime, for a lifetime. For more information, thrive.asu.edu.
Should I believe in the world, Mama? I think so. Should I give up and hide, or should I stay and fight? Should I believe in the rules, Mama?
What are the consequences?
Can I speak out my mind in these changing times? I don't know what to believe, Mama. Will you march with us? There's a fire inside, there's a storm on the rise. Give me a reason to be, Mama.
Buonasera.
'Cause I need someone to believe, believe, believe in.
The world is more complicated than it's ever been.
The NewsHour is always going to take you deeper and take you broader.
And that is worth fighting for.
Night after night, 7 days a week.
I'm Maria Hinojosa.
I'm Gwen Eichel. And I'm Judy Woodruff.
On behalf of all of us here, thanks for watching.
Cronkite News is proud to join the Arizona PBS News block here on 8HD.
Here's a look at what's coming up tonight on Arizona Horizon and PBS NewsHour.
Coming up after Cronkite News, it's Arizona Horizon. We will see how Phoenix and Arizona fare in a new report on the nation's top job-creating areas. And it's time again for Southern Exposure, our monthly look at news from south of the Gila.
I'm Judy Woodruff. On the next NewsHour, really rapid retail. Paul Salmon on the economics of same-day delivery. That's Thursday on the PBS NewsHour.
Arizona State University has a new men's basketball coach. Bobby Hurley replaces Herb Sendek, who was fired last month after 9 seasons. Hurley spent the past 2 years as the head coach at Buffalo and is best known for his success as a player at Duke. Vice President of University Athletics Ray Anderson said in a statement that Hurley epitomizes basketball excellence with a keen knowledge of the game that stems from his lifelong involvement in the sport.
Chase Field is introducing new restaurants that give fans a taste of Phoenix. Ryan Hale takes us into the kitchen and gives us a look at the stadium's new dining choices.
Fantastic. It's very exciting.
Chase Field is excited to see how its new partnership with local restaurants will highlight restaurants from other parts of the valley.
It's going to open up the eyes to everyone. I mean, you know, a Major League Baseball game is a huge stage to be upon.
Made our negotiations really easy because
they really wanted to bring us in, and we really wanted to be a partner there.
This new partnership will allow fans to choose from local restaurants, including America's Taco Shop and Lolo's Chicken and Waffles.
It's a restaurant you've never been to before because it doesn't exist in your state or in your home stadium. Then that's exciting because you get to taste something new.
These businesses such as Zoyo are thrilled to be a part of the partnership with Chase Field, but there are a few challenges they may face along the way.
During the bottom of the 4th inning as we get slammed all the way to like the 8th inning. So we have a nice long line of 6 people at least.
It's different because you probably will have more time-sensitive needs to address in that kind of a setting than you would in your typical restaurants.
Though there may be a few growing pains as these restaurants adjust to the ballpark setting, there is one key factor that will contribute to their success.
The more consistent you can be, I think the more success you'll enjoy.
Fans taking in Arizona Diamondbacks games will be able to trade in those peanuts and Cracker Jacks for items like chicken and waffles. In Phoenix, Ryan Hale, Cronkite News.
Along with the new restaurants Chase Field added this year, they also added a draft beer room and a food truck alley. And that's it for Cronkite News tonight.
Thanks for joining us. Good night.
Find top Arizona stories anytime at CronkiteNewsOnline.com.